Hello guys, today I'm going to show you one of the easiest gun to use in PvE, especially in longer range fights, since this gun doesn't do less damage even if the enemy is far away. Not only that, this gun doesn't require you to hit weak spots, because this gun revolves around power surge. This is the MPS7, outer space. Let's get right into it. I said this gun revolves around power surge. What is power surge? We can see on this underlined word. Deal status damage of 50% psi intensity once and inflict power surge status for 6 seconds. Shock element type. The additional damage cannot crit, cannot strike weak spots, and will not decay with distance. This is what I was talking about. So how do we trigger power surge? Let's read what the gun does. 25% chance to trigger power surge when hitting an enemy. After defeating an enemy, power surge chance plus 30% based on weapons trigger chance, which is 25% for 12 seconds. After reloading, power surge chance plus 40% also based on weapons trigger chance for 3 seconds. Power surge chance plus 40% based on weapons trigger chance. So if all the buff mentioned is active, we have 52.5% chance to trigger power surge. I honestly don't know why the devs make the description super confusing, but yes, it is not 135% chance to trigger power surge. Now how do we build the gun? Remember, power surge is a status damage, shock element and scale with psi intensity. That means we use 4-piece Shelterer for 38% elemental damage, 1-piece Renegade for 10% reload speed, or 1-piece Bastille for 10% weapon damage, and 1-piece Mayfly goggles for the key gear. Why Mayfly goggles, you may ask? Because A, it's free from the mythical crate, and can be easily started up from season to season, and B, other options for outer space like gas mask hood and yellow paint mask are not really suitable for power surge outer space. And C, Mayfly goggles synergizes well with the mask mod called Thunderclap, which lets you summon a celestial thunder after triggering power surge 20 times. Although Mayfly goggles reduce your power surge damage by 30%, it gives power surge trigger +1, which means it doubles the reduced damage, and also it reduces the number of triggers needed to activate Thunderclap by half, from 20 to just 10. Alright, now that we get that out of the way, this is what I use for the accessory. You can use any accessory since it doesn't affect your DPS. For the magazine, the gold one and purple does the same DPS, it's just one shoots longer and one reloads more often, so you can choose what you feel is best. For calibration you have two choices: assault style for the most DPS, and heavy style for comfort, both with 2x elemental damage. Choose what you like best. For the gun mods you can use Shock Rampage, Static Shock or Surge Amplifier. All three do similar DPS, choose one with the best suffixes. For the helmet mod we want Deviation Expert for status damage and fire rate. For the mask we want Thunderclap as talked about earlier. For the top mod we want Flame Resonance for status damage. For the pants we can use either Precision Charge or Abnormal Increase for status damage. For the glove we could use either Elemental Overload or Status Enhancement, depending on what you need more. You want to aim for 1-to-1 ratio on your status damage and elemental damage. Lastly, for the shoes, Covered Advance is always best in slot for DPS. For the Cradle you can copy and paste mine for power surge outer space build. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a like and consider subscribing. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Have a good one.